just waiting to see if anybody comes in. Greetings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. How are you, ladies? Greetings. You've been binge watching my videos for the past few weeks? Oh my goodness. You've been binge watching for a few weeks. I appreciate that. I think everybody should binge watch. How nice of you to do that. I appreciate all of my subscribers, all of you who share the videos, like the videos, talk about the content of the videos with your boyfriends and your girlfriends and your daughters and everybody. I had a nice little testimony yesterday from one of my subscribers. She's getting ready to get married, and she was thanking me for my content and my advice for ugly girls, because she actually applied everything that I said. And now she is a fiance, getting ready to get married, and she hasn't given it up. She hasn't given up the ghost, and everything is all copacetic, and I'm so excited for her. We have an ugly girl wedding getting ready to come down the pipe, y'all. Somebody's actually getting married. She says they watch, her and her fiance actually watch my content together. And she said, what I said in my videos inspired him to wanna commit to her. So I'm like, yo, I'm so stoked about that. I am so excited for her. Thank you, Lisa, for the donation. Thank you. You said you've been watching, journaling, changing your life, spreading the message. Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Yes, you're here. Good afternoon. Thank you, Cinnamon. Thank you. All he wanted was a good woman. I mean, that's what all men want. That's what they all want, is a good woman. And ugly girls make great women, great wives, great girlfriends. Although you know how I feel about that, but we make great partners. We make great partners because we're the last of the Mohicans out here. We are the ones who still respect real men and still want real men in our lives. Most women want to be men. Right? A lot of the modern women that you meet today want to be like men. Ugly women, we are different. We want men in our lives. We want real men to be men within our lives. We're not trying to compete with them. That's the difference between us and other modern, let's say, attractive women, because they're resentful of men. They wish they can be promiscuous and fling their vagina, flap their labias around like men flap their scrotums around. This is what most women want to do. A lot of women, no, I don't. A lot of women these days are part-time harlots. As I've said in several of my previous videos, there's a lot of weekend whores out here. There's a lot of chicks out here that complain about not having good men, but they are part-time prostitutes. They are part-time whores. We have very cute, nice names for them, but all roads lead to transactions for flesh. transactions for flesh with no devoid of any feeling, any nurturing, any love, any commitment, safety. It's a lot of young girls, young women now. We are in deep. We are knees deep or head deep now into whole culture. So what men complain about, they're justified in a lot of their complaints. Although they're harlots too. Let's call a duck a duck. Most men that you meet are sluts themselves, and a lot of these dudes are looking for, some place to squat. We got the hobosexuals out here. There's a lot of dudes that are homeless, and they're looking for some place to eat your children's Lunchables and somewhere to rest their head while they go search around for the women they really want. So there's that part. But with us as women, we lose. We lose out when we become promiscuous because time is not kind to us. And the bulk of the opportunity that you have to choose something that you actually want, there's a small window of opportunity where your chances of getting what you want is really big. And a lot of us spend our time during that window of opportunity being promiscuous. Just jumping from pillow to post, having sex with any man that smiles, any man that says something flattering to us. And we waste a lot of time doing that, UGC. We waste a whole lot of time doing that. So you got to be careful not to waste it. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright is in the house, y'all. We waste our prime years where our market value is the highest. We waste it being promiscuous, sexually promiscuous. We don't win when we do that. I know that a lot of y'all are really trying to be men, and you're losing. You're losing. I could do what men do, and you're screwing men who probably vomit after you leave, who probably throw up in your mouth, in their mouths a little bit while they riding you. But I own my sexuality, and you're screwing men who don't like you. What do you own? Tell to me about what you own. When you let a nigga ride your ass who don't like you, what is it that you're owning there? Hello? Talk to me about what kind of autonomy are you experiencing when you're letting a man ride you like horseback? He put a saddle on your vagina like he gonna ride you horseback, long dick style. And he doesn't even like you. He don't like the way you look. He don't like the way you talk. He don't like your personality, your body badly built. The only reason why he with you is because he can get you to pay half his bills. And somehow you autonomous. Somehow you're in control of your sexuality because instead of him raping you, and forcing himself on you, you decide to just open your knees willingly for someone who don't want you. And somehow you're selling these young women that scandal as autonomy. We don't win when we throw around our vaginas, UGC. We don't win. We don't win. You just increase your bills. You increase your doctor visits. You increase your pregnancy tests. You increase your douches, your borax suppositories, your vinegar, salt and vinegar, baking soda concoctions to keep the fumes down, and whatever else you try to do so that you can toss it up like these, pound for pound with these niggas out here. That's all you do. You create another bill for yourself. Another bill, another thing to worry about. You're already self-conscious. You're already scared that no one will love you. Let's talk the real. You're already afraid that you can't measure up to other women, that you're not as cute as Deborah and Susan and Jennifer and Vicky and all of them. So you're already walking around ashamed of yourself. Now you want to add slut to your roster. Now you want to add cum guzzling hoe, University of Phoenix degree having asshole on the weekends, correspondence school hoe to your already shameful ass roster. I was raped at 10. Now I negotiate my rape. I was raped at 10, but now I'm empowered because I negotiate my rape. I get a coin for being raped now. UGC. Your virtue is your protection. Your virtue is your protection. And I know it's sold as being lame, and you're not progressive if you're not screwing, if you're getting all caught in your feelings. If you can't have sex without catching feelings, then you're not a progressive woman. You're not an advanced woman. You're not a woman of today. You're not intelligent enough. If you're still catching feelings when you lay down with a dude, other chicks, these other whores that are supposed to be your sisters will tell you that you're dumb. That a smart woman doesn't catch feelings when she opens her knees. A smart woman contains all of that, and she gets the moment, she gets what she gets out of it, and she goes on. This is what sisters propagate to other sisters. Because the pimp of today is a woman, y'all. Men are benefiting from this feminist stuff because he gets to screw you for free. He doesn't have to marry you. He don't have to take care of your kids or his kids or nothing. And he gets a nut. He gets the benefit of your urges with no responsibility. So men are coming off real nice in this arrangement. But the pimp's face is a woman. It's a woman turning other women out these days. Women turning other women out. Girl, go get a bag. Girl, go get your bag. They don't love us anyway. Go get your bag, girl. You might as well get something out the deal. Don't screw for free. Don't screw for free. And how are we emotionally, psychologically? How are we spiritually for being so free with what's between our legs? Do we feel good? Do we feel empowered? Do we feel better about ourselves? Now that we can do what men do? Because really, truth be told, marriage really doesn't have a purpose now. Because women make their own money. Women are financially independent. And because of the sexual revolution and this, feminism and all that stuff, women can now solicit for sex just like men are. And this is what women are doing. Women are joining these dating sites and going on these apps and all this stuff to do hookups now at the rate of men, and probably if not more. If not more. Listen, I feel sorry for men. The average woman that a man meets these days is a whore. She may not whore 7 days a week, but damn sure on the weekends, maybe on Sundays, or maybe she don't do it every weekend, but she'll do it for birthday, Easter, Lent, Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, Passover, leap year. And then complain about, and the sluts are complaining about how men are dogs. Hello, how are we doing that? Men have no moral, and men have no morals, and men have no morals. But you can say that because you're only a slut 6 months out the year. You're only a slut to pay a bill. So you could claim the moral high road because you're fucking to eat. The dudes that watch this channel, you better get you an ugly girl. Stop playing around. If you don't want to catch no disease and have stuff dripping out your dick, you better get you an ugly girl that still respects manhood and still wants somebody who has the capacity of leadership, who understands that her virtue means something. The women that you chase don't want you, and that's why you're MGTOW recipients. Your MGTOW is equivalent to our feminism and whatever else we do, and the slut culture. You created something to lick your wounds, just like we have. You created something to mitigate loss, to hug each other and, you know, help each other through the trauma of being deceived and manipulated and left high and dry. Just like women. And who knows about all of this? Being deceived, left high and dry, manipulated, misrepresented more than an ugly girl. Who knows about that more than us? That's why we're so perfect for each other. An ugly girl will heal you. Hello. An ugly girl will restore your confidence and self-esteem. She will work with you and build with you. This is what an ugly girl does. After the chicks that didn't want you, that really wanted to fuck your friend, that use you to pay rent and other bills or whatever, after she get done throwing you out, it's the ugly girl it's the mammy you go to suck on the tit and restore yourself. We restore you. It is what it is. But we deserve more than just the trope of restoration. We deserve your best when you're up, not when you're down, because you can't give your best when you're down. We deserve commitment and sacrifice and all that, just like every other woman. Just like every other woman. No, they don't want ugly. At least not in daylight, because truth be told, there's a lot of dudes have appetites and passions for things that they just don't want everyone to know that they're into. Truth be told. So we got it twisted in what's really marketable, because there's the seen and there's the unseen as well. There's the seen and the unseen as well. And some of y'all think y'all don't have a snowball's chance. Listen, I've seen chicks with no legs walking down the aisle. I've seen blind chicks who are married. Chicks with one leg, one foot, amputated tits, all kinds of stuff going on out here, who are hitched. So this hopeless trope that people want to impose upon you because of the way you look, you need to reject. That's what you need to divest from. You need to reject that. You need to bounce that off of you. Anytime somebody try to put that hopeless shit on you, you need to throw it. Oh, whoa. Pew. Let me throw that right back at you. You got to throw it right back at them. You can't let that stick to you. And let me say this while I'm saying that. Saying you're beautiful ain't the way to do it. That's women's go-to. You know, for self-confidence, you just gotta say you're beautiful. And as long as you think you're beautiful, everything will be fine and you'll heal yourself. That's not the way to do it, my dear. You want to stay level-headed and grounded. You want to stay real level-headed, pragmatic, practical, and grounded when you are classified as an ugly girl. That ain't nothing we have to fight. You wear that on your chest. You don't fight that. You don't fight. And you know why you don't fight that? Because once we take the fight of me trying to convince you that I'm attractive when you and I both know that I'm a 3, once we take that off the table, now we can deal with the tangibles. Now we can deal with the tangibles. Now you never have to waste no vaginal slime on no nigga who don't want to. You'll never have to open your knees or suck a dick on a prayer, on a wing and a prayer no more. Because that's what a lot of us be doing. A lot of ugly girls, you want to prove your value, so you get on your knees. You get on your knees to prove your worth. And that ain't where you need to be. You need to get up, ugly girl. You don't need to be on your knees to prove no value. That ain't the way you do that. Because he's not going to think you're pretty because you suck good dick. He ain't gonna bump you up from the 3 that you are to a 5 because you get sloppy head. He's going to nut in you. He's going to empty his scrotum in your mouth. He's going to empty his nut sack, going to be like a pop balloon, all up in your gum line and your goddamn tonsils, esophagus, going to be full of sperm. He's going to say thank you and then leave. That's all that is. Thank you, Mr. Wright, for the donation. Who else? Somebody else donated to me. I think I missed it. Oh, Mr. Wright, you donated again. Thank you, Joe. You look nice. I never agreed with casual sex. I've been with 4 men my entire life. I never understood how loose people were with sex. Listen. You know why women are into casual sex? Because it's a way. Women have sex for several reasons. Men have sex to get a nut, but women have sex to boost their self-esteem and their self-worth, especially when they don't have any to begin with. Sex is the easiest way for you to feel accomplished and feel beautiful. Because if somebody wants you and desires you through the act of sex, in that moment, in those few minutes that he's twisting your legs up like a goddamn pretzel, you feel good about yourself. So that is sort of like, women use sex as like therapy. Women use sex, especially today, like makeup. A substitute for real tangible value. Real tangible value. And the thing is, I know a lot of women who are sluts who don't even have orgasms. So there's that part. Every week she with another dude, and I'm like, well, did you come? Well, no. So wait a minute, you a slut and you don't even enjoy sex? Do you know how many women who are sluts who don't enjoy sex? Who don't climax? Hello. a whole bunch of them. It's a whole bunch of them. So it's not even for a lot of women. We got the whole game twisted. A lot of these dudes think these chicks are sluts because they just love sex. They coming all over the place, and it ain't even that. They just want to feel closeness. They want to feel like somebody values them.
They call me and said.
So this is why they do that. This is why they do that. I've never wanted to see that many dudes naked. Yeah, that's trauma in itself. That's trauma in itself. Seeing a dude naked. That's traumatic in itself. Listen, sex is traumatic. Sex is very, very serious. It's a bond, like I always say. Psychological things happen, physiological things happen, all kinds of exchanges of energies, thoughts, ideas, diseases, all kinds of stuff exchanged when you laying there vulnerable with your legs open. With your legs open. But I liken it onto the visual of you on an operating table. And let's say, a dude that wants to have sex with you wants to basically put you on an operating table slice you open from your neck all the way down. Just slice you open and fiddle around with your heart. Like, can you imagine someone just with no degree, no license to operate, opening you up and taking your heart out and, pulling out ventricles and, stabbing it up or seeing how much it bleeds, what it do if you move it around and shake it around. To me, that's what sex is. Someone that's opening up your insides and playing around with your goddamn guts. Playing in your goddamn guts is what a nigga who don't want you doing. He playing in your goddamn guts. And y'all let several dudes, all kind of dudes every week, opening you up like a goddamn surgeon on a fucking operating table. Playing around with your goddamn colon, your goddamn ovaries, uterus, your heart, your lungs, who ain't qualified to do it. He ain't board certified to open you up. And every week, another dude opening you up. Every week. You barely get the stitches to heal from the last dude who opened you up, and here go another dude operating on your ass again. Thank you, Mr. Right. Ooh, Mr. Right, love me today, boy. I see you, Mr. Right. Mr. Right is Mr. Right. But that's what it is. That's what sex is. Sex is an operation. Stop letting these dudes play in your guts. They don't love you like that. They don't love you like that. I know it's harsh. It's a harsh reality, but they don't love you like that. And that's just it. We got to come to terms with a lot of stuff. With a lot of stuff, y'all. Your virtue is a protection. Stop being a hoe. This is whole intervention right now. Stop being a hoe. You're scrambling up your energies. This is why a lot of y'all ain't getting no men, because you're ashamed of yourself. You don't have a man because you're ashamed of yourself, and you can't present yourself in a valuable way because you're ashamed of yourself and what you've done. If you're already ashamed of your looks, you can't be ashamed of your looks and what you do too. Ugly girls, you ain't got no room to be ashamed about nothing fucking else. And I'm just going to call it what it is. If you already got a face only your mother can love, you don't need to add slut to your roster. You don't need nothing that you do to be as shameful as how you look. How is that going to repair you? A lot of y'all don't have what you want because you're deeply ashamed of yourselves. Deeply ashamed of yourselves. You're either ashamed of what you've done, what you've agreed to, or what has happened to you. But it's shame. You don't need to add to it. You don't need to add to it. You want to feel good about yourself. Now, listen, if selling your butt for a coin, getting these sugar daddies to pay your rent, school, or whatever it is that you do makes you feel good about yourself, let them peel off. I wish they would just legalize prostitution. I wish prostitution would be legalized so that, the dudes that want to do it, pretending they don't do it and all that stuff, can come out the closet with that too. Not only these gay dudes that y'all in love with, because we in love with a lot of suspect dudes out here. A lot of dudes that want to suck dick out here. We in love with a lot of them. So that's one problem there. Then we got the porn addicts out here who pretending to be heterosexual. We got them to deal with, and it's most men that you meet like to see scrotums empty on a damn screen. They like to see dudes skeet off in a chick's mouth on the screen and think that's heterosexual when it ain't. What somebody told me the other day, that show, the Tiger King or something like that, they said they thought of me because the damn dude from the Tiger King said how he turned out his husband, or how he knew he could turn out his husband, was when he asked him if he watched porn. Hello, I already told y'all about that. A lot of y'all sleeping with dudes who giving the perfect opportunity would suck another dude dick. Would fuck another dude. There's all of this stuff to consider. All of these things to consider. So you got a lot of people telling you that you should have no self-esteem, but a lot of them walk, and the verbiage are coming from men who want other men who live in secret lives, all kinds of stuff going on. You got a lot of people incapable of loving you on so many levels, telling you that you ain't shit. They're not only incapable of loving you, they barely love themselves. They risking life and limb. People risking it all every day for a nut, for a 5-minute nut, and that's supposed to be self-esteem. You dudes supposed to have some self-esteem or some monopoly on self-awareness and all this stuff when you risking your whole life for a 5-minute nut from a chick you don't even like. And something ain't psychologically wrong with that. Y'all don't have no channels devoted to that shit. Why y'all still risking it all for women who don't want you? Why don't you have discussions? Deep roundtable discussions about that. Why is it that some chick from is it OnlyFans? I can never remember the name. Is it OnlyFans, fan only, or whatever it is, can pay a mortgage from shaking her ass on the screen and show you a crotch that you can't even touch, and this chick making enough money to pay mortgage and put kids through school and all of that, but you dumbass niggas? Chicks still making a bag, and now they making a bag and they ain't even got to touch you. And somehow y'all are smarter than women. There's that part too. There's that part too. You dudes are mad at what they like. They're frustrated about what they like. How you frustrated about what you're attracted to? Y'all got to work that out. Y'all got to work these are things, these are issues we got to work out. We got to work out. This home here, ugly girls, we're not ashamed to call ourselves ugly. I know there's a stigma with it, and there's negative connotations and all kind of negativity this and negativity that and all that kind of stuff, and it's not affirming and all of that. But I don't give a fuck what nobody say who don't like me to begin with. The gag is I'm not playing that game. And I'm asking you women who are unattractive not to play this validation game with motherfuckers. Stop playing the validation game with people. Oh, wait, why would you say that? I think you're pretty. Who gives a fuck what you think? Well, you saying that to appease me? Or you saying that because you want to be my friend? Listen, stop listening to people and they bullshit. People are liars. People are generally liars. And you as an unattractive woman know this. Because everybody's lied to you. Everybody lies to you. People like lying to you. People like lying to you because they feel you're beneath them. So they're okay with not coming through with what they promised you. Haven't I told you that in every single live that I do? You understand. You have a PhD in lies and people's capacity to lie. Because that's all they do. All day long and twice on Sunday for you. All day long. Thank you, Joe, for the donation. I don't agree that women should promote Cardi, Megan. I mean, listen, Cardi B is infectious. She's still popular right now. The 5 minutes of fame is going on for a while now. And I guess, she's a staple in the culture. So is Megan and all these other sexualized women. All these sex sells. Unfortunately, it ain't going nowhere. A lot of these girls making bank because they're selling their sexuality. That's it. This is what men want to see. Men want to see you twirl around and clap your booty and all that, and they'll give you $1 for it. That's an easy dollar to make. You don't necessarily have to have talent. You don't have to be that deep. You don't have to be that deep. That's just what it is. I don't fault nobody for how they do it. I am talking to a specific group of women here only. Only. There's a certain way we gotta walk through the forest and the trees. We can't let other chicks influence us into doing shit that we are not going to be, that she'll be forgiven for and we won't be. A lot of y'all are being influenced by women who get a reprieve, and because your face is set up the way it is, you won't. It's gonna hurt you, the shit that you follow your little nothing ass friend do. It's gonna hurt you more. You are not gonna have a snapback and a bounce back. And that was my past. My past. And there it is. I realize a lot of women who have a lot of sex don't know how to make a man like them without giving sex. And that's a big part of this too. Listen, women who have a lot of sex, it's hard. It's hard for men too now. But I'm talking about women here. The more sex you have, the more disconnected you are emotionally to the act itself. If you screwing somebody different every week, after a while, it's sort of like when if you ate your favorite food every week, it wouldn't be your favorite food anymore. It wouldn't be special anymore. It wouldn't be this, the flavors and the, whatever it is you do. The experience of having a favorite food once in a while, then to every day, it desensitizes you. And this is what's going on with a lot of women now. There's a lot of sex going on, and now she's desensitized from the meaningfulness of it. If sex doesn't mean anything anymore to men or women, it doesn't mean anything anymore. And this is why we're having so much relationship problems. This is why women don't want to get married. This is why men don't want to offer proposals to women. Why should a man do that if he can get sex from anywhere and any woman at any time that he wants? That's the climate today. And not only that he can get sex from anywhere and pretty much anybody that he wants, he can get it without doing anything but telling her she's cute. A lot of women opening their legs for compliments. Nothing tangible. Just hopes, wishes, and dreams. So there's a lot of dudes getting ejaculations and don't have to produce anything. So why would he put himself through a ball and chain situation and get married when he can get all of that stuff for free? And on the flip side of that, women are now making their own money. They don't really have to listen to men. Technology has replaced the usefulness of men. Everything she needs done, a computer can do it. Or she can call somebody to do it. She don't even have to leave her house. Truth be told, you don't have to leave your house for weeks now. You don't need a dude to chop wood, to go hunt deer, so you can get your protein. You don't need a dude to do nothing. You go to the grocery store and get everything you need. So because she lives like that, so it independently, now she can go around and go to these websites and solicit men for a one-night stand, which is what's happening now. Oh, we're just friends. When I listen to chicks say, we're just fuck buddies. I'm like, ooh, really? Like, how do you do that? How do you lay down with a dude that he's like, I'm not really into you like that. I'm not really serious. How do you not? How do you put his penis in your mouth knowing the dude don't care about you? I don't know how you do it. But women are doing it. Women are doing it. They're doing it for self-esteem and a lot of times for a coin. They're doing it to feel significant, to boost their self-confidence, and a coin. Because a woman can have money and no self-confidence. So, sex usually covers that. The need to feel validation doesn't go anywhere if a woman has money. She still needs to feel validated. And this is where the casual sex comes in. Casual sex takes care of the emotional part of it, which is crazy because it's an act with someone you barely know or who doesn't care about you. How much emotions are involved with that? So it's like we're paying for illusions. We're paying for a lot of illusions. The hunt in sex is reversed now. Yeah, women are hunting. Women are hunting now. Yes, they are. There are many women that have money that aren't satisfied. Oh yeah, that's all over the place. There's a lot of women with bank. They got the finance part down, but the side of her that instinctively wants to nurture something, wants to be protected and cared for, is not being satisfied. So you have women go out here seeking these one night stands and these little one-off trysts to feel some sort of semblance of love. You'll have that too. But the irony is, again, the more you have sex, casual sex, the less emotionally connected you are to the act. It really becomes meaningless. Sex has really become meaningless on both sides of the coin. It's really become meaningless. So what I'm saying to you, my UGC comrades, is that if you want to repair yourself, and if you want if a relationship is the goal, do not have casual sex. Please stop having casual sex. It is desensitizing you. It is scrambling your own frequencies. It's getting you caught up. It's giving you more things to be ashamed about. It's making you emotionally vulnerable. It's confusing you. It's confusing you. You have all these stipulations and these standards that you can't enforce because you're ashamed. That's what happens there. A lot of, you hear the advice from all these gurus and everybody out here. You got to raise your standards and raise your standards. And I'm like, okay, I raise my standards. Now what? You can raise your standards from taller than the Tower of Babel. It don't mean shit if you don't resonate emotionally, mentally, with what it is that you're asking for, which a lot of women don't. You have standards, but you're ashamed of yourself. How does that work, Sway? How does that work? But this is what we have now. You got to clean it up. You got to clean yourself up from the inside out. Get rid of the stench of all this graveyard vagina y'all have, with graveyard full of dead sperm. You gotta wash that stuff off of you. You gotta wash that stuff off of you. I know they sold you on being a slut. I know they sold you on having a moment because they said you're too unattractive to want or seek out commitment. I know your little nothing ass piece of shit girlfriends made you suck those dicks. I know they told you go on ahead and have that. That's about the best you can do. Your little nothing ass piece of shit fishy crotch friends, little slutty ass friends, told you, who were a virgin, didn't have nobody, go ahead and just have your moment. And she found the niggas for you to fuck. Little piece of shit ass bitch went and found niggas to corrupt you. This is what your little nothing ass friends do. This is what your little nothing ass friends do. I'm going to recruit some dicks for you. I'm going to help you out because you're my friend, bitch. Under the guise of friendship, she brings the piece of dripping ass dicks around you to sully you up even further, because she ain't had no respect for you from the beginning. And she couldn't take the fact that you ain't ran through. You're beneath her because you're less attractive than her, but somehow better than her because you ain't been ran through. So she got to fix that and find some dicks for you to suck. Talk to me. Talk to me. Don't let anybody make you helpless. Don't let anybody make you feel helpless because of how your face is set up. Not these closet ass dick sucking niggas out here. Not these broke ass one paycheck away from living under a fucking bridge somewhere. A nigga that need your place to stay gonna tell you that you ain't shit. He ain't got nothing to offer you. He need your lights, your hot water, and your Lunchables to take to work with him. The Lunchables you buy for your kids, he taking that to go to work with him, and he gonna tell you that you ain't shit. You need to stop all of that. Stop letting hoes tell you ain't shit either, because these hoes, they biting their nails, they scared, they worry, they rejected. They rejected, they being rejected just like you. Don't nobody have the upper hand. Any chick out here looking for attention ain't got no self-esteem neither. Hello? Every time you turn around, some bitch twirling around showing the ass, because she need to feel important. She needs to feel valuable. And you're gonna let her that needs attention, that's an attention whore, tell you ain't shit? Talk to me. Life is too short for this madness. Life is too short for this kind of madness. Stop buying what these hoes are selling these little simp ass men out here that chase around ass that don't want them. You ain't no nigga with a dick. How a chick got you convinced that she got something better than you when you got a vagina just like her? You letting chicks handle you like you got a dick. You got a vagina just like her. You are wired to think just like her. You can be clever and all the things that encompass a woman just like her, but somehow she's selling you like you got a nut sack and a dick to put inside of her. Like, what we doing here? How she sold you on that? How another chick gonna sell you the dream when y'all went to the same school, when y'all took the same class, when your mother said the same thing? How she selling you illusions when y'all passed the same tests? You let your looks retard you. You let how your face is set up retard your intelligence. Y'all, UGC, Mama is begging y'all to step away from the illusions that society perpetuates. There's a lot of illusions out here. There aren't many people who care about you. There aren't many people who genuinely care about you, and that's fine. There aren't many people who want to give you what it is you ask for, and that's fine too, because everyone has a choice. And whatever choices they enjoy are the same choices that you're supposed to be enjoying as well. You have autonomy. You can confirm or deny or accept and reject, just like anybody else. You have a right to do that. You have a right to decide that what they're selling is what you want to buy. You have a right to do that. People will tell you that you don't. People will say that you don't, but you do. You do. Thank you, Mr. Wright, for your donation. You're very generous today, and I appreciate you. You have a right. Don't let anybody take that right away. Sex is an instrument of manipulation. It's an instrument used to bond two beings together. But it can also be used to make you an emotional slave if you're not careful with whom you give that gift, call your body to. And no matter how your face is packaged, you deserve to be very protective of yourself. You deserve to have contingencies set in place to minimize risk of abuse and manipulation and false representations and misrepresentations and all that. You have a right to do that. Thank you for the donation. You have every right to do that, no matter what you look like. No matter what you look like. And that's just what it is. We divest from pretty because pretty gets us in trouble. Saying we're pretty gets us in trouble because it's centered around this ego thing, and it clouds our ability to see what other people think of us, because we're all in here. We're all in here. Well, I'm pretty and I'm pretty and someone said for me to say that I'm pretty and I'm pretty and I'm pretty. So then when someone else comes along and say, well, you know, you are pretty. I think you're pretty. You'll believe them. You won't test the spirit to see if it's true. You won't test to see if you can substantiate their claims at all. You don't test to see if they're genuine in what they're saying that they feel about you, because it's all you're all in your head. You're all ego. You're all look at me, and look at me, and me, and me. This is how women get played. This is how we become baby mamas and all kinds of stuff, because we allow these men to affirm us with illusions. This is why the whole pretty arc is it's so deadly for women in general now. Because even you pretty girls get fucked up. Y'all get it all fucked up. Y'all get used and manipulated too. But this is UGC here, so I'm talking to ugly girls. We don't need that title to make us feel good. That's not what's going to make us feel good. Getting what the fuck you want is what's going to make you feel good. How about that? Don't call me pretty. Give me what the fuck I asked for. I don't need you to think I'm pretty. I need you to take care of me, to come through with what you say you're going to come through. Be protective, be consistent, be kind, be loyal, and all that stuff. Give me what it is I'm asking for. I don't need you to think that I'm cute. You want a confidence builder. A nigga who's consistent is a confidence builder. Someone who gives you what you want and what you need without even asking is a confidence builder. Someone who's consistent, that you ain't got to worry about him sticking his dick in nobody else across town or fucking your daughter or all kind of shit. It's something that's a confidence builder. Pretty? We don't need that shit. We don't need that shit. Dudes who left you already told you were cute. Dudes that left you already cheated on you. Dudes that told you were cute and gave you the ring, then decided not to go through with it. All of that has taken place. All of that has taken place. Pretty don't heal nobody. That's why we giving it back to the motherfuckers who need it. There are chicks out here who need it. Give it to them. Say, oh, you need more of that? Here you go. I have some of the pretty in my pocket. I had some left from last year before I was watching Selkis. I have some in the bag. I have pretty in the bag in the closet. You could come pick it up later. I got a bag full of pretty in the back of the closet. You come pick it up later. I was going to take it to the Salvation Army, but since you need it, you can come get the bag. Come get the bag of pretty. Being called pretty is cheap. Where are the resources? I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is at the end of the day. Like I always say, and I'm going to continue to say, especially for those who are new to this channel, this what I say here, everybody can't ride with this. Only soldiers can ride with this. Chicks who've been rejected all their life understand exactly what it is I'm saying. The ones who pretend like they don't know and they can't relate and all that stuff. Okay. All right, I'm not buying what you're selling, but okay. The others of you understand what it is I'm saying, though, because you've been through it all, your whole entire life. Your whole entire life, you've been through what it is I'm talking about. So you know. You know. You know. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I care about y'all. I worry about y'all. I worry about y'all. Because time doesn't wait. And you only got a small window to make mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and then graduate. And some of us are just on this cycle, just repeating shit over and over and over again. And you're getting older. You're getting older, and every day less marketable or whatever the fuck these niggas call us, right? Less sexual market value, whatever it is. And you're not getting the lesson because somebody else is in your ear selling you another illusion. This person over here, well, you know, she's cute, so I believe what she's saying, and she driving a nice car over here, so I'm gonna just believe what she's saying. And this one over here, you know, she has nice hair, so I'm gonna believe what she's saying. And it's like, and in the meantime, you flip-flopping all around. You can do what you want. You can listen to whoever you want, right? But with the flip-flop and the flim-flam and all that kind of stuff, you're not graduating. You're not even devoted to stop doing what it is that ain't giving you results. You just looking for somebody to tell you that what you're doing is okay. You want somebody to figure out a way for you to continue doing what ain't giving you the results that you want. Ugly women cannot afford to be undisciplined. Keep saying that all the time. Ugly women cannot afford to be undisciplined. We just can't. It's not fair, Stalkers, and it's not fair, and it's not fair. It's not. There is nothing about life that's fair. Nothing. Tell me anything in life. Tell me one thing in life that's fair. You could be born to a family, you got 3 other sisters, and your mother treats you like shit, and your other sisters like gold. Why? Why? You could do everything for a person, and they reject you. Why? You go through school, get your doctorate degrees and all kind of degrees, and you overqualified, and they don't hire you. Why? You could be a good person, ready to give your all, faithful, sincere. You're a clean woman. Your vagina clean and your house is clean. And a dude say, well, you're not good enough. Why? Life is not fair. So forget about fair. You sit around waiting for fairness to come, and you're going to piss your whole fucking life away. Because that's what a lot of y'all are doing. waiting for God to bring it to you, waiting for some opportunity to open up, waiting for the dude who rejected you to realize that you're this or that or the third, waiting for somebody to be kind to you and all of that. In other words, you're waiting for fairness. When other people take what they want, you wait for life to rearrange itself to be fair to you. Where the fuck is that? Where the fuck is that? The same dudes that cry about these chicks who scam them and all that, they still love them. A dude will complain about a chick scamming him, come to you and don't want to give you shit, and then go back to the girl who's scamming him and let her take more of his money. Bullshit. The niggas will come to you complaining because they feel like you know your platform, the way you set up, we could come with complaints. We don't need to come with gifts. We can come with complaints because you understand your life is nothing but a complaint. So he'll come to you with complaints about the other chick who scammed him and go right back to her. After you mend him up, after you band-aid him up, after you sew his wings back together and shit, put your titty in his mouth, nurture him, nourish him, and all that shit so he can fly away. He's flying right back to the bitch that he told you wasn't shit. Fair where? Where? And you let these people reduce you and tell you, somebody could tell you what you deserve and what you don't deserve when everybody out here taking what don't belong to them, taking what they ain't earned, taking shit and don't want to reciprocate, and they could tell you ain't shit. So that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you today. UGC, I want you to play back this video. Take notes. Really meditate on what I've told you. Really meditate on what I've said. Because this message is for you. I'm loved by a lot of different people. A lot of different people. But I'm here for you. For you. For us. I'm here for you and for me. Somebody's got to say these harsh truths. Somebody's got to say it. Thank you. Thank all of you. Thank all of you. You said you hate when I leave. I gotta go. I'm here sweating in the car. I would turn my air on, but it's too noisy. I gotta go. I gotta go get some water and do my yoga. Thank you. So y'all listen. Do me a favor and like up the stream. If I got 160 something people. Oh, I just crossed 11,000, by the way, and I didn't even know that. One of my subscribers told me that I had hit 11,000 subscribers. I had no idea. So I'm past the 11,000 mark, which is another landmark. We got to make it to 20, y'all. We got to make it to 20. So help me do that by sharing sharing the videos, sharing the content in your little Facebook groups, your little private groups or whatever. I had a client said that she saw my stuff on Lipstick Alley or something like that. My video was posted on Lipstick Alley somewhere. So, you know, just share me. Don't keep me a secret. Share me. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright is so generous today. Do not keep me to yourselves because other young women need this information. Unattractive women, put air quotes there, need to hear this. They need to hear what I have to say. Along with everything else they're hearing and all the other books they're reading and all this stuff, they need this too. So y'all got to help me grow the channel by sharing. Thank you. So do me a favor, y'all, subscribe. Whoever's on this live for the first time who hasn't subscribed, please do that. Please like up the stream. It helps the algorithm thingies and all that stuff. And then go to all of my sites. Rosemary posts my art site. Go and pick you up a piece of beautiful black art. For those of you who collect black art or want to start a collection of original art pieces, go there and pick you up something. I am a Renaissance woman. This is what I do. The art is a part of the healing. I'm a healer. That's what my title is, a medicine woman, and I'm a healer. That's what I do. So go there, iloveherart.com, and pick you up a piece. Pick you up a piece of beauty. And then go to theuglygirlsclub.com. I want to change some stuff with the site. Make it more interactive. So I'm just looking into some ways to improve it so that I can communicate with y'all a little bit more through the site itself. And so that's what I plan to do too. So theuglygirlsclub.com. If you haven't subscribed, you can go there and subscribe. I'm a dark girl.com is another blog specifically for dark-skinned women. I put content on there regularly too. And what else? Yeah, and that's it. So support the channel any way you can. If you need to talk to me privately, you want to set up a one-on-one with me, and you ready to go there. Maybe you need your feelings hurt. If you really ready to get your feelings hurt, then you sign up for a session with me. Because we can rock. When you're ready to put it all out there on the line, then we can rock and roll. If you're looking for somebody to coddle you and say you beautiful and all that, this is not what I do. Pain is what transforms you. Pain. I truly believe that. Thank you, Joe. Will I do a call-in on the lives? I don't know about a call-in. I don't know about a call-in. I don't know. All right, y'all. So, yes, Rosemary, pain is what transforms you. Love doesn't do it. Love makes you sit down and eat chips and smoke weed and life is good. Pain, however, is what makes you find solutions. It's what makes you get up off your ass and say never again. Pain does that. Pain is, you build your standards around the foundation of pain, not love. Pain. I ain't never going to do XYZ. I ain't going to never let XYZ do this to me, all of that. So we got to work with our pain. We got to work with the pain. Yes, it makes you think. It does. All right, y'all. So let me go. I'm gonna let y'all go and do whatever y'all doing for this pandemic. Y'all, please be safe. Hopefully they'll start opening up these states soon. I think Vegas wants to open up. I know they losing a shitload of money. People need to get back to work. There's not enough people dying to warrant all of this fear and all of this the whole country, a world shut down. I mean, the world shut down. The world shut down. My mom, who's in Trinidad, was telling me that they're still on quarantine out there. There's businesses, unless it's the hospital, pharmacy, or grocery store. Everything else is shut down. And I'm like, and I said, Mom, how many cases y'all had over there? She said, well, 6 people dead. I said, Mom, only 6 people dead? Child, 6 people dead. And they shut down their whole place. So I'm like, come on now. This is a joke. This is a joke. People don't need $1,200 is going to do what? Some people's rent is more than that. 1 month's rent is more than the $1,200. That ain't going to do nothing. People need to get back to work. They need to stop this fake Rona shit. Because to me, a lot of this stuff is blown out of proportion, and get the country back to what it needs. Get the country back working. It's a joke. It's a joke. We are on curfew in Barbados. Y'all on curfew. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? It's ridiculous now. It's ridiculous now. My mama didn't have that kind of luck. You're absolutely right. Raw vegan here, pandemic. Yeah, y'all take care of yourselves. Keep your immune systems high. Get out and get some sun. You gotta get some vitamin D. Do not be stuck in the house. Get some sun. That is part of boosting your immune system. The sun, y'all are black people, go out and get some sun, please. Please do that. All right? This is the beginning of the end. Oh no, it's not. Don't believe that. Do not believe that. That's not true. All right? So let me go. I'm going to talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Be safe. Peace.